desperately wish I had something to drink. That was my mistake. Oh, okay, well, it's very peaceful. It's also really warm in here. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a great day. I'm still kind of lit up about the whole St. Catherine. Not gonna lie. I don't know what's gonna come up, but let's see. What deck do we want to work with? Yeah, there's something about the piece right now. Hand to God. Hand to God. Bless up. I love peace and quiet. Mostly I have to go to the cemetery to find it these days. This is nice. Okay. Lights here. Still a little bit wet. Maybe a lot of bit wet. I don't know. Come on. Oh boy. Are they too wet? Ooh, maybe. Let's see. Oh no, Justice. You're the most wet. But look who came out. Oh man. Oh, you. Okay, Justice is gonna pull through, don't worry. Just dry you off. Okay. Ugh. Is this deck too wet? Ugh. Okay, hold on. I'm feeling it though. There is something about the stickiness. What was I thinking of right before I got here? It's gone. Okay. I'm gonna try shuffling. If it's too wet, it's too wet, but we'll see. Okay. Crowd favorites. God, Jesus, Grandma, Good Archangels, all Ascended Masters, all of my benevolent ancestors. Ugh. You're too wet. That's no fun. Ugh. I really want to use that deck. I'm feeling stubborn about it. Gotta let them dry tonight. Ugh. Okay, what about... Hey, we'll just shuffle in a different way. See? We're thinking outside of the box. See, when I want something, I think this is part of the message. I feel like somebody really wants something. And there must be some kind of constraint here, or like... Oh, back to Justice. She just really wants to come out. Hey. Oh, yeah, I feel like I'm married to Justice. This between St. Catherine and this Justice card, I feel like I'm locked in for life, guys. Yeah, 2 of Cups for life. Yeah, that's me and Justice. That's me and Justice. Je t'aime. Je t'aime, Justice. Okay. Oh, you know what? Now I went right back to it. Yeah, when I want something, King of Cups, exactly. Exactly, blue to the blue. When you're just feeling it, you're like, or at least you just gotta know. Yeah, I say that all the time to Spirit. I'm like, listen, at least give me the opportunity to know why I can't have it. Okay, so somebody is thinking outside of the box. Judgment, releasing. Okay. Grandma, what's this person trying to figure out? Okay, no, we're just working with 1 card. Please and thank you. Here, we'll do the other weird shuffle again. Get them all mixy. The 10 of Cups. Hey, that's how I'll pick the cards. Exactly. I'll work. Oh yeah, someone's like willing to work with whatever. Just to be like, whatever it takes. Oh, I love this energy. Because you can work with that. Oh my god, the Emperor literally threw himself out. There is a card stuck behind. It is the Fool, but you know what? I'm just taking 1 card at a time. We'll dry them off in the same breath. Okay. Okay, so it's you, collective. Because Emperor is like looking around, swinging his little piece. Okay. So what are you trying to figure out? Like, what's going underneath your King of Cups? But if we can include, like, what are these constraints? Yeah, like, what do you gotta figure out? And I am feeling this one, but I'm also feeling this one. Guess who it is, guys? There's something around the Eight of Swords to Justice. Well, I feel like it's formal. There's a formality here of some kind. Okay, but you feel entrapped. You can't figure it out. But you're willing. And like, even just like this Emperor energy, like willing to move the pieces, and maybe that's you as the Emperor. Ah. You are this Emperor. I don't doubt that your person's an Emperor too, but no, it makes sense. That's why, yeah, and it follows this. I feel like you really want to move towards someone I heard like, what did you just say? Yippity doodah? Yeah, someone puts a real bounce in your step. What's this card? It really wants to come out. I don't know. The truth. Exactly. Oh, and it's coming after justice. There's a constraint. But I am hearing legality and formality. For some of you, it could be legality. And formality and legality could also go together. There's something here about if you do it, like, there's seemingly a finite amount of moves here, but within that kind of small pocket, if you do it just right, there is a way to do it correct, honestly, truthfully. But it's almost like these birds are the thoughts. And see, it's like the last thought concludes. The clarity comes in. And see, like, you've made peace with it. You're smiling. Even your little shadow self. Exactly, win-win-win. When you want something, everyone's satiated here. Hey, okay. What's this card? I don't know, let's see. Ooh, this is going underneath your Eight of Swords. Okay, how do we get to... Why are we back in the Nine of Swords? What's going on? The Hanged Man. Again, you're hung up again. But you do look a bit more peaceful. This is better than the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Swords. This is like... Again, different perspective. And you see the light. You see the light. What's the light? Which card is it? This... Oh, well, the light is these two. I heard delight, as in, that's delight. There's also that band, Delight, Groove is in the Heart. If you know, you know. You're gonna take a leap of faith. You're gonna trust yourself on this one. Also, because even just going to your personality, again, it's one thing to talk about this so lightly on the internet, but like, let's just step into real life. If we all had to do this action right now, it feels very different than just sitting in the comfort of our home listening to a reading. It's like, there's real life when you have to really approach someone, and there could be like, I don't know, it's just like, it's never as easy as this. Even when it looks easy, it's never that easy. And I just see and feel from your energy that you're a very sensible human being. You have a lot of common sense. Thank Goddess. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing Feist. I feel it all. So this is, oh. Yeah, this King of Cups. Okay, okay. You have a pace. It's slow. But that's good. See, even his energy, it's peaceful. It's still. And I always try to aim for this energy myself, as well as the Queen of Swords. But these are the two, head and heart. But they both have to be still. And then they both have to come to an agreement and shake hands. But always ask yourself, is the mood that I'm in going to add to my life, detract, or keep it neutral? Especially the situation, and especially if you have to make a decision. So, yeah, make it, if at minimum, make it from this. It extra helps if you can do it from a joyful place, but this is going to be a place of like where clarity can really come in. And then, even once your heart knows, it's paced. You're not going to rush in like a maniac. In fact, you've rolled up your pant legs. You've beautified this horse, and I love this little decorum here. This is beautiful. And you're also making time to pause along the way. But like, you're moving, but there's also like, it's burdensome. And it requires also some rest. But see, she's peaceful. All of these things require tact, formality, grace. There's a seriousness. Like, again, oh my god, I feel like 90s Justin Bieber. What the hell's going on here? Oh, god. Yeah, I need a haircut. Okay. Oh. But you know your trajectory. With or without this person, you're always going to be aiming for a 10 of Cups for yourself. It doesn't need to include people, but I feel like you're a family person. Again, families can be non-traditional. It doesn't have to be blood. It doesn't have to always be through marriage. But like the idea of community, spending your time intentionally living in a community. But you want to do it with, I think, a particular person. Okay, let's talk about that 10 of Cups. The 3 of Cups. Yeah. Like, you just want to lie under the stars with this person and grow old. Amen. Amen. I am seeing the star peek out. Yeah, there's something here about the stars. Look at all this lavender, purple. Oh, interestingly enough, I just learned that when you see the fork, it's not at the beginning of the lightning. It's actually when the lightning is returning back up into itself, and it does that. So I feel like that's the prayer, the wish, returning back to the cosmos. Again, I've been really feeling the ancestors, or at least the saints or angels. Like, there's like a lot of divine presence. Who's gonna be mad about that? Nobody. I love this. Okay. Okay, so tell me a bit more to the Emperor, to the Star. The Hierophant, yeah. Ka-ching. God got the message. You know? It returning. Yep. Phone alerted. Look, he's having a laugh. He says, easy breezy. Girl, I got you. My guy, I got you. But yet, here you are. And yet, here we find yourself. Oh, okay. Let's see what a Sword's about. Temperance. Look at all of this angelic. You're not having faith. We see that you take a leap of faith, but that's usually the process. That's kind of like my working relationship with faith. I'm always fighting and doubting faith. The only thing I never doubt is love. I keep testing it. And when I fight with the spirit team, when I get sassy and when I get spicy, I never doubt love. I don't need to believe in it because I know it. It's like, yeah, that is irrefutable. So we see your process of, you're just really weighing. Because again, I'm really trying to like get us all to be like, oh yeah, if we really had to go like right now, not in this video, but like step out into life and take that action towards someone or have that conversation, like to do big things is like, it requires, I'm hearing tact. Okay, but also like this guy's a hunk, and look, everyone's laid back. Like God's laid back with that like side braid, right? And we all know what it's like to grow bangs. I know you're laughing. I know you know what we're talking about here. Yeah, when you know you're just at that last stage. Oh, anyway, but God has a beautiful braid, a side braid, no less gorgeous. This guy's, yeah, like everyone is just loosey goosey, but yet, well, you kind of are, because even in your Four of Swords, but it's about the doubt. It's about not knowing. But you're like me. When you want something, you just decide. You're like, there's no other option. You're just like, I'm gonna have this thing. And not, guys, again, let's keep it to the real. Everything has to be consensual. Like when I say, you know, like, everything is based on consent. Don't be going out and stalking and harassing people, you know, like, but there is sometimes a knowingness that can occur. Oh, Five of Pentacles. See, what you're worried about is you're like, I don't have the key. The key is right here. It just requires just doing things differently. That's the thing. It usually has to hurt a little bit. I know for me, when I get stubborn, and when I just like, I can't see, and it drives me nuts. This is usually what I fight with my spirit team about all the time, where I'm like, I obviously am daft. I cannot see. And also, like, speak the fuck up. You know? I do. Don't be afraid to get sassy with your spirit team. That's what they're there for. They can handle it. They don't care. Exactly, because really, everyone's loosey-goosey. They just see you as like a little hissy kitten. They don't take it seriously. They do, but they don't, you know? They love you unconditionally. Doesn't matter what you say. It just sounds like little kitten hisses. You could be like, eat shit, and they're just like, oh, like, yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, the key is right there. But see, you're about to figure it out. It's like you have an aha moment up here, but then your heart, it's the heart that's having problems with trust and faith. The mind has figured it out. Because again, I'm hearing legalities and formalities. So like really black and white stuff, you're like, cerebrally, you're like, okay, I could do this thing. I don't know what that means for you. I think it's going to look differently for a whole bunch of you. Because I'm hearing the word tact. But what's the Nine of Swords about? Yeah, what are you crying about? You're crying in your ghost bed in the field. Oh my God, you're all... What's going on? You're like screaming. You're depressed. You're crying in your bed. No, why? You're really upset. Uh-oh. Oh, a relationship. I'm confused though, Spirit. It's because you're still healing from something? But you're moving on real fast. Okay, so you're also still healing. But yeah, you're making moves real fast. Okay, so then we see you soften. You return back to like reviewing, but it's in a really open way. We saw the Judgment card before. Oh yeah, this is reminding me of the Judgment when it's that dancer going up. I feel like this is another, there's like surrendering up and surrendering down. Oh, interesting. I do tend to put myself upside down. Actually, I will. On the couch, on the bed, I'll just toss. I also like lying on my back and looking up, telling you some cloud. Like, you'll figure it out. Okay, so you're Hanged Man. yeah, you're going back to thinking about, how do I approach this person realistically? Again, not YouTube realistically, like in real life, how do I approach this person? Because I can also hear you, like, you want to be, again, tactful and like appear like a normal person, because it's true. It's like when you get into the realm of, I don't know, personalities are interesting. You need to be mindful. But I can tell that you want to be romantic. Yeah, there's a real strong practicality, which I really appreciate, to be honest. It's nice to feel this energy, because I'm like, okay, you're sturdy, you're solid. Yeah, like, this isn't giving limerence, this is giving, like, and that's why you're extra struggling, which I actually like to see, because it means that there is a realistic process here of being like, yeah, I'm hearing all the checks and balances. And that's why I like that pacing that I saw at the beginning. Because you are having a reaction, if you're honest with yourself, and you do know yourself. So you're like, well, this is unusual. I don't actually normally feel this way. So that in itself is indicative of something significant. So I like that you've spent all this time, and then there must have been some kind of final conclusion to your past relationship, something that really hurt, though. Maybe you found out something. Yeah, because that's the thing. Sometimes you can break up with something, sure, or someone, but you find things out afterwards, where the story keeps going, and you're like, okay, that's when I'm getting, yeah. And so then that did have to put in a pause, because you were just reacting and responding to that new information. And of course, like, why would you be focused on someone or something that you don't really, yeah, I'm hearing you don't really know this person. But we see you get to the Fool to the High Priestess. You take the leap of faith. Oh, look at that. And how fitting, an ending and a beginning, but this is the Life card. She's pregnant with possibilities, a world of possibilities. Literally, the world to the world. I love this Empress. Yeah, literally the 3, because we're going back to that 3 energy. This equals 3, and that's the 3. I just saw the Hanged Man. That's a 3, and then I'm seeing the 3 of Cups. Wow. Yeah, we're back on that 3 business. How do you feel about this person? You're very attracted to them. Yeah. But even his energy is really calm. The Lion is relaxed and calm. Like, everyone is just like, this is what I mean. I like this energy. It's just really down to earth, practical, realistic. But you're definitely attracted. You could be a Leo. You could be a Leo. Oh, we're back to looking. Yes, you're back to looking. Yeah, you fantasize about this person, I can tell you right now. I also think you fantasize about them at work. Yeah, because I'm seeing someone at their desk. Yeah, just like this. You might even wear a little dress shirt and sweater to work and look over books. But I feel like when you're at work, you're thinking about this person now. To be honest, there's a lot of red shirts in here. Like, even when you're in the Cups, like passion, and then she's got on, but also the necklace to the necklace. He has his necklace on, red shirt. Okay, so you're attracted, big time. What else? Here, let's put in, we got some of the scoops, so let's put in the cards here, so I can continue to ask. But I'm gonna keep out your cards, and I do like the Emperor to the Hierophant to the Star. Yeah, okay. So we'll keep the King of Cups, the Page of Swords, the King of Wands. Yeah, you've got a lot of fire, but also water. Okay, yeah, okay, so you're super attractive. Yeah. But see, that's what I mean. He's cool, calm, and collected. He's totally composed. But like, totally, when the time is right, eat your ass up in the best way possible. And look at this beautiful horse, like, and also that's confidence. And you can just be still, but like hold big energy. And be, yeah, really cool, calm, collected, composed. Yeah, I like your energy. I do. So, how are you gonna approach this person? Back to the Worlds and the Empress. Oh, so online. Okay. So like email? I guess people still slide into each other's DMs. Yeah, there's something for like, okay. Hanged Man. Oh, I feel like you're gonna just message them to see if they want to hang. Also about seeing. Yeah, they want to see if you want to hang out. 333. 21 equals 3. Back to the Empress, 3. And then the Hangman, inverted 12, or 21. 3. Okay. So how's this person gonna respond to you? They're down. They're down for a little hangout. Maybe you get crafty together. I don't know. Ooh, I'm seeing the Eight of Wands to the Queen of Penties. To Strength. Back to this Leo energy. Yeah, I really feel like you two want to eat each other up. Exactly. Wish fulfillment. Well, that's nice that it's mutual. Okay, so how... Excuse me, just let me finish asking the quest. Oh, man, I'm so thirsty. Is there a water fountain? Okay. How does this person see and feel about you? Oh. Well, they have deep, big feelings. I think they hold back a lot. I heard that they have to hold back a lot. But what's going on inside of them? They have 2 little wolves just howling at the moon for you. Yeah, it's deep. And they've surrendered. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of fantasy here. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, what happens on your first hangout? I beg your pardon. Why? Okay, can I re-ask the question? Like, I'm sorry, did you hear me? I said, like, what happens on your first hangout? Oh no! What? Why? Oh, this is gonna be your energy? You're gonna be so nervous and scared and upset about it being successful? Holy moly. That's really extreme. And it's so interesting, though, because you come off as so balanced. Okay, what's the Three of Swords to the Nine of Swords to the Five of Swords? Like, Three of Cups. Oh, is there an actual death? I'm hearing like maybe there's like a grandparent death, or like, hold on, let me get out another deck to see. Because maybe it's just like you're coming, and not that it's not an important or meaningful death, but you know how like some people die and you just weren't as close. Like, it's sad, but like, I don't know, hold on. Or maybe it is an important death, but this person's gonna be there for you. I don't know, hold on. What is this Three of Swords to the Nine of Swords? The Tower. Yeah. Not here to freak anyone out, but I mean, to be honest, my experience with death is always, sometimes more often than not, a shock. But it is giving grandparent, or someone, or like your grandma's sister. Like, it's of the family, and it's gonna, like, I feel like you have an affection, and there's sadness, but I feel like maybe you come. Okay, so tell me about the date then. Because I feel like somehow, like, maybe you go to the funeral, and then you go meet this person. The Hermit. Oh, the first hangout, you just have to cancel it because you have to go to you have to attend to this. Am I right? King of Swords. The Emperor. Yeah, you have to go attend to. Yeah, there's like, I'm feeling like family dynamics. We know it gets crazy when people die. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. For some of you, I feel like maybe you're on the date. Oh, are you on the date when you get the phone call? Yeah, and then like the person is just like kind of left because you're just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I have to go. There's actually an emergency. Oh, interesting. Also sad. Okay, so then let's fast forward. What happens on your second hangout? Oh, you're in the Four of Cups. To the King of Cups. This is stormy. Look, you're holding a boat. What's going on? Back to the Three of Swords. Holy smokes. Or maybe it is a very significant death. I never know where the story's gonna go. Okay, wait. So do you two, in fact, get a smoochie at any point in your lives together? Oh no, walking away and having to make a decision. Do you decide not to go towards this person? Is that also why you're also in so much pain? You decide not to? Oh my god, this is so sad. What? Even after you got all that clarity? Well, there's two Six of Wands here. Success. Grandma, what is going on? She's got the sad bonnet on. Yet there's all this, like, fruition. missing? Okay, I'm putting everyone back in. I want to restart asking. I'm going to keep Tower out from this deck. Okay. What happens? Okay. Yeah, what is this thing coming towards you? The Eight of Cups. Tell me more. What's the Eight of Cups about? Is this a death? Is this a judgment? Yeah, I hear this as you getting a phone call. Okay. Yes. There's like a... Oh, I feel so daft. Sorry guys, I literally need to just... Okay, we'll put this event to the side. What is the outcome for you two? Aside from this big traumatic event, or something significant. It doesn't have to be traumatic, but it's significant. You go back to the Four of Swords, taking a rest. To the Lovers. This is the sad line. Back to that Leo energy. Are you just gonna go back to fantasizing? Okay, seriously, Grandma? Oh my god. You wanna go back to watching? Yeah, I feel like you choose to, like, walk away. Death. Okay. Who's dying? Oh, is it the ex that dies? Like Kelly Clarkson's ex? So you may have already gone through a really hard separation, divorce, maybe even child custody stuff, and then they pass away suddenly. Oh. That'll do it. Okay. So... See, this King of Swords looks sad. Yeah, end of the rope. Oh, so you're already struggling to have faith and trust in your heart because you've already been through a divorce or a breakup or a separation, or, you know, there's already grief. And now you have to, like, actually mourn them. Even if you didn't like this person, they're still mourning. But you're, like, at the end of your rope. So this situation that already requires some kind of delicacy, because we heard the words tact and, like, formality. But for you, it's just like, I just don't think you have the capacity. But what's this Six of Wands? We have two Six of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. Well, and we see the Justice scales back out. Okay, I think maybe just some time has to pass. And then someone reaches out and is like, can I take you out for a tea? Yeah, communication. Okay, back to the King of Swords. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, so really, so how I'm hearing and feeling and seeing the story is someone crossed your path. You were definitely already in a relationship. I think you were married or engaged. And so even when this person crossed your path, there was many reasons why, like, it was just literally two ships in the night, cross paths. And then life was lifing. I believe it's like, yeah, I'm feeling divorce town. And handling your business. Rebuilding yourself in your life. And then this person that crossed your path again. And so, in part of your healing, you've just been watching and observing from wherever it is that you guys are. But then, in your practicality and your grief, you're like, oh, I might have feelings for this person, but that sounds crazy. So then you spent more time, I also feel like, still grieving, but also like reviewing this relationship, or like, not relationship, but your attraction to this person. And then getting to a point to be like, you know what? I don't know why. This is wild, but this person has an effect on me, and I think I want to approach them. Again, not, when I say approach, I'm talking about normal here, of like, not being like, oh my god, I love you, you're my soulmate, I want to get married. Like being like, whatever that is, but like a very moderate approach. So you get to this place where, yeah, and then you look into whatever formalities exist for you, because I'm hearing formalities big time. And if you're going through divorce, maybe there is even some legalities. I don't know. You have to put it where it fits. So you made sure that there were, like, that kind of stuff you're able to do. And when you got that, and then struggled with your heart a bit more, you finally were like, I'm going to approach this person. And maybe you did already, and this is what's already happened, or this is what's going to happen. But I feel like there is a point of connection, because we see that there's a first date. And it's just like, it's either on the date, on the hangout, you get the news. And it's very destabilizing, as death is. So, because you don't really know this person, it would make sense. Again, you're back into this kind of like surrendering to drowning, you know? You're feeling it all. But you're also like, at the same, you get these like blips of like tuning back into that person, because it is soothing for you, and being like, oh my god, now this thing, I feel like I can't have this now. Like this, it's over. Like, I blew it, or like, I don't know, or like, but what I see is that, like, enough time passes, and then you approach again. Or, I don't know, you cross paths again, and you go for a tea. Okay. And then what? Back to the star. Oh, thank goddess. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. You're just going to do some healing and take it slow. And it's just like bingo bango. Right? Let's get some more confirmation on that. The Devil? Oh my god, what now? King of Wands. Okay, wait. As if we're going to pull the Devil card out now. Grandma, Stat. What is this? A Queen of Wands. And before that, I saw the King of Wands. Oh, this is just about passion. Okay, good. Okay, I thought there was gonna be a whole other bucket of bullshit, and I was like, we're not, I don't have time for this. We're literally at the end of the reading here. No, this is about passion. Because remember, I said eating your ass up. It's been so contained. And also, there's a point in your grief and your pain, and also just hardship, especially if something's been going on forever. There is a buildup, because we're all deserving of joy and of good things. So, I think it's gonna be a long time coming. But when you do come together, my God, it's the ones that know how to contain themselves. Those are the ones, again, eat your ass up in the best way possible. Okay. Well, gang, that was fun. That was fun. What a delight. Okay. Well, I gotta do some work. Enjoy this piece. Okay. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Stay golden. That came out all weird. That was weird. It sounded a little bit snaky. No. There's no devil. This is passion. Oh, look how straight this sunflower. Yeah, it's the passion stick. And we already saw a lot of fire, so I stick to it. Okay, bye.